He had 11 years of certainty and 4 hours left. He believed the station was the end of all rebellion. He was wrong. 34 years old, 11 years of service, 1 post, Sector 7G. You know what it feels like to believe in something completely? He did too. He was 17 when he signed. His mother held his face and said, "Come back. We must remember him." He said, "I will." That was 17 years ago. He visited 4 times.
His job was to relay targeting solutions. 1 small wire in a large circuit.
He had never thought of himself as a wire. He was an officer. Necessary.
The battle began at 1347 station time. Rebel fighters entered the trench.
Commander Pell kept a photograph of his daughter in his left chest pocket.
He touched it every morning at 06 forward before reporting to station. Every single morning.
Targeting vector Gamma 901. Execute sequencing on my mark. Remain alert.
The room was running at full efficiency. The machinery was functioning perfectly.
Men are dying outside. He does not let himself think about that. Not yet. The Empire had very good systems for teaching you not to think. You know this.
Focus on your function. Your function is precise. The system works.
If the system works, order is maintained. Order was the whole argument. All of it.
Coruscant had raised men like him for generations. Belief was the infrastructure.
You know what it means to choose a side before you understand the choice.
Commander Pell received the communication at 1412. His expression changed.
His hand moved to his chest pocket. It stayed there. That was the answer.
They breached the trench. 1 fighter. How long? Nobody answered. Nobody. The silence in the room had a shape. It had weight. It had a name nobody used. You know what it means to do your job and not ask the question underneath it.
Something vast was above them. He could feel the pressure change.
He had seen Vader twice in 16 months. Once in a corridor. Once at a briefing.
The black figure moved with weight that had nothing to do with armor. Nothing. Vader stood at the front and said nothing for 11 seconds. 200 men breathed.
He feared Vader the way you fear gravity. Not personally. Categorically. Completely.
The station was the argument that could not be answered. Until it was.
At 1431, they breached the trench. 1 fighter. Could not stop 1.
Luke Skywalker did not know the names of the men inside the station.
He did not know you were watching. He was just trying to stay at his post.
The alarms were cycling. The intercoms were giving coordinates that no longer mattered. The illusions dissolved. Quietly. Not with drama. With the weight of a hand on a pocket. What do you do with 11 years? Where do you put them when they are wrong?
He was not a soldier defending an order he believed in. Not anymore. Not now.
He had not called his mother in 3 years. There was always a next time.
What is discipline if you have never questioned what it is protecting? What is it?
He had stood at his post on Mustafar. He had done his duty. He believed.
He had believed, with the full weight of certainty, that he was on the right side.
The rebel base erupted when it was over. The medals were placed. The music played. He could have transferred, requested reassignment, filed the form. He did not.
Belief is a structure you build, and you live inside it so long you forget it is built.
He thought about Alderaan in the silence. 2 billion. He held the number.
The hum in the floor. He had felt it at Alderaan. He had not looked away.
The Empire built machines to make the answer simple. Obey. Function. Relay.
He felt the charging sequence in the floor. Up through his boots. Into his chest.
They came every spring to Corulag. The gray uniforms pressed so perfectly. He believed them.
He was 17. He stood in that square and believed with all of it. All of it.
16 months of logs. Relay confirmations. Everything turned in the void. Slowly.
You have made this choice too. A smaller version. You know the feeling exactly.
The Jedi did not build stations. They built something you cannot relay or confirm.
The hum is not discipline. It is not order. It is just a machine. Just a machine.
The rebels moved through the forest moon on machines that left no record, silently.
You can choose not to be part of a machine. The question is, when you choose.
11 years. 4 commendations. 1 rank. That is the record. That is all.
He thought, come back to me. He thought, I will. He thought, I am sorry.
He had visited 4 times in 17 years. There was always a next time. Always.
The hum in the floor changed pitch. He felt it shift. He knew exactly what it meant.
The weapon was ready. The charging sequence complete. 4 minutes remaining.
4 minutes is enough time to understand everything you should have known for years.
Luke Skywalker trusted something he could not measure. It carried him anyway.
The Force is not a weapon. It is not a system. It is the question the Empire could not answer.
The light comes from somewhere else entirely. Always. It cannot be aimed or discharged.
He closed his eyes. He thought of a square in spring. He thought, I was 17.
1 torpedo. That is all it took. 1 pilot. 1 moment. 1 choice.
He stayed at his post. Not from belief. From the simple fact of standing. Just standing.
The Empire did not end that day. It would take years more. History phrase. It never ends cleanly.
The lesson costs everything. Most people learn it too late. Do you know this?
The galaxy celebrated. The medals were placed. Not one name from the station was spoken.
Luke Skywalker never knew his name. The galaxy celebrated without it. Without him.
The photograph from Commander Pell's pocket turned slowly in the debris field too.
Ensign Tolan had joined to see the galaxy. He saw it. Not the way he had meant.
The rebels did not think of the men inside. Why would they? Why should they?
The debris field was vast and silent and belonged to no side anymore.
History does not end cleanly. It frays. But for one man, in one room, something ended. It ended cleanly. Not with drama, not with revelation. With the simplest possible thing, understanding. That was the thing. He understood. 4 minutes was enough to understand.
A boy on Tatooine had also believed in something older.
The Force is almost impossible to name. You feel it, or you do not feel it.
Yoda taught that life finds a way through, even in the dark. Especially in the dark.
Daren Moss, Lieutenant, Fire Control Coordination, Sector 7G. That is all.
The record does not say what he thought in the last 4 minutes. It never does.
You have also stayed at your post past the point of belief. You know this.
In his last 4 minutes, eyes closed, a young Hispanic man, age 17.
He was beginning to understand. 4 minutes is sometimes enough. Sometimes exactly enough.
The galaxy turns anyway.
The question is not what he should have done. It is, what will you do?
The compartment was empty. The bunk was made. The shelf held what it held.
The light, when it comes, always comes from somewhere else. Remember that. Always.